Right. Welcome back. We are doing Tali's mission. For what reason? 1, it needs to be done. 2, I just spoke to Miranda, and she kind of thought I was coming on to her. And Jack. I was just being nice. So I need to cement, confirm, and lock in the relationship with Tali. I need to stop her making this Shepherd give off signals. Hardly here. That'll do. The migrant. Oh. You know me. Man's gonna go and scan everything. Give me 2 seconds. And I'm back. It's done. Right, let us dock. Do you know what? I think we're gonna go back to this. Power damage 15, recharge time 20, and my health is 5. Whereas this one, it's 15 for that. Power damage, yeah. I don't know. This one just feels more in line with being, what do you call it, a renegade. Although I did get some new armor. See what it does. What does this do? Oh, okay. And what do you do for me? Ooh. I don't even hate it. But yeah, where are we? What does the Terminus armor do for me? No. Cool. Do I want this visor or do I want my old one, which was... Where is it? There it is. Yeah, we'll stick... What the fuck was that? Oh, okay. It was just these that, it was just the eyes that loaded in. That was really weird. What do you do for me? Health. And you're my recharge time. They're really good. It's really good for me. Oh yeah, haven't been to a character screen since, and it just turns black for her, doesn't it? Black and gold. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why. I feel like this would have been better to start, and then this is what the loyalty is, but it's fine. Should I go with Jack? I like Jack. No, this feels like this is for an old friend. Garrus was with us as well as Tali, so let's get some of that armor piercing ammo. Tali, you're not bringing aboard a Geth weapon. Shepherd, nor are you, because you used the fuck off claymore.
This is Tali'Zorah Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Tali'Zorah.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
See, even these little things, there's attention to detail with the docking. I appreciate it a lot.
Captain Shephard, Tali'Zorah told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Well, I do that.
Keep us alive. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepherd.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali'Zorah under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Right. So, what happens as a renegade during this mission? Also, we need to acknowledge the fact that I could have waited and brought Legion. It's crazy. You got any more dialogue for me?
You should speak with Admiral Ran. She's waiting for you up.
I can't believe they're charging Tali'Zorah with such a
Is
thing.
Ran the one voiced by Claudia Black, or is that Zen?
If Tali'Zorah can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Fucking put him up. Put him up. Put him up. I'll fuck you up, man. Yeah, I assume it was you who said that. Fuck you up.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Tali'Zorah is guilty.
Ah, this man. Ah, crossfire's gonna happen.
We should never have let Cerberus onto the ship.
Oh, someone put some pepper in my nose. Achoo! Fuck you, man.
Tali'Zorah and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
Oh, I'm gonna kill this guy. Are they not following me? Why am I... There we go. Shall run.
Tali'Zorah of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali'Zorah vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shephard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
Oh, shit.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
This is a terrible idea. I'll do it. But it's a terrible idea. It's for Tali.
It would have been helpful to know about this earlier, Tali.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about.
That was a bit harsh to
Present
Tali,
the
Shephard.
truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Shit. Oh, shivers. Somebody's walked over my grave. Whew. Alright, we got this.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai.
The accused Tali'Zorah of Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shephard must stay.
Yeah. Put him in his place, Ron. Put him in a
Objection
body
withdrawn.
bag.
Shephard was Normandy. Your crew member Tali'Zorah stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Nah. It is my pleasure. Oh, I'm so scared about what Renegade is going to do for me here.
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shephard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active Geth to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shephard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would
Hello,
never
Morgan.
send active Geth to the fleet.
Hello, Claudia.
Everything I sent was
Miss
disabled
Black.
and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
I'm sorry, what?
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Kila.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepherd, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You
Damn
intend
straight.
to retake the Alarai from the
Boshtet.
Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss
Who
that
did-
later.
Then it
The
is
voice for
decided.
Admiral Garrel.
You will attempt to retake the Alarai.
Who does he voice
You
in
are
Dragon
hereby
Age?
given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar.
Is that
Be
Logan?
safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you
Bet
have
it's
been
Logan.
killed in action.
I'm googling it.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepherd. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Of course she's not alright, but I'm...
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepherd, and I need to find out.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepherd, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Simon Templeman voices Han Gerrel, and he also voices Logain MacTier. I was right.
The human can work a crowd.
It was really annoying that I couldn't figure out who that voice was.
Shephard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shephard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Kalrieger.
Shephard, Tali'Zorah. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Yeah, the whole dark energy plot is like this thing they were building up and they've done nothing with it. It has to be the basis of Mass Effect 5, right? Because they just abandoned it with Andromeda. Because obviously they left the Milky Way. Like, don't get me wrong, it could be a universal thing, but...
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Tali'Zorah. I've served with her and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepherd, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
Ooh.
We should get going.
That's real interesting.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Especially with what we're going to get with Mass Effect 3.
Tali'Zorah, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shephard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Damn right you do.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Yeah, she's in 3, and if I remember correctly, Zen is very much... do what you need to do. Just don't be nice, essentially.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zal'Koris would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Okay. Technically, we still agree with that stance. Shephard would have no reason to say no to any of that. Just give it like another, like what, 6 missions, if that?
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zal'Koris be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali'Zorah is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali'Zorah. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Well said.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Yeah, well, good job. Tali's gonna live, and I don't have to deal with you as the only
more than just killing Tali'Zorah
only person. Shalaran, Admiral. Oh, I do go that way.
If Tali'Zorah is stuck with a human?
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shephard. But there is still hope. Hangerel greatly respects both you and Tali'Zorah for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Yes, I want to know every single one of these options. Because I'm realizing I'm hardly talking to anybody because I've played this game like 6,000 times.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Tali'Zorah only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shephard about my father.
If you say so. Riel was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
Hardcore. That's what they're thinking. Let's do this.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shephard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
They really gave Tali's mission so much. I love it.
Good luck on the Alarai.
You know, if it was just because she's a returning character, I'd get it. But Garrus, his loyalty mission was just, hey, Commander, let me shoot. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Take the shot. You know? Okay.
Even during the hearing, Tali'Zorah's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Geralt.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shephard? Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though. Tali's in good hands.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rael inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. A ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corus is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corus's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants
Big
us to
up my
search for
man.
new colony
He's
possibilities
correct.
instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's a bit too far on his part. History with Tali'Zorah.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
What was I just thinking? He said something that made me... can't have been too important.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
That's what I realized.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shephard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Yeah, the thing I realized is the amount of time I've spent just getting on board, doing a tiny bit of the trial, and then talking to people for Tali's side mission, for Tali's loyalty mission, has been as long as I think the longest loyalty mission done so far.
Thanks for the information.
Why did they put so much content into hers? Was it because this... I'm gonna shut up. It's because this is our first time getting a mass amount of Quarian politics, philosophy, law, and characters. That's why. I take it back, I've realised. Last one, Chorus.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shephard, this is Admiral Zalcorus Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Quib. What the fuck, man?
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Death to the Geth for like 2 more missions, alright? Death to the Geth.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Tali'Zorah was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shephard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali'Zorah. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali'Zorah. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Okay. Can I talk to her? There's no. Is there any point?
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Is there any point in going back? I don't think there is.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Tali'Zorah is guilty.
If Tali'Zorah is...
My father dead or trapped on the Alarai? My name stripped? How could you not tell me this, Captain?
I'm sorry, Tali. I was under orders from Admiral Ran herself. I couldn't say anything. She wanted to get you onto the Alarai. She said that the Admiralty Board needed to see your reactions. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Okay.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
Move, Garrus. Thank you.
Even
Tali.
during the hearing, Tali'Zorah's...
The human can
Right,
work
let's
well.
go.
I'll admit that one.
Right. See, we're nearly 40 minutes in, and I haven't done a single fight.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Tali'Zorah can.
It's a beautifully written loyalty mission. I don't know who wrote for Tali in Mass Effect 2, but they did a great job. Is it the same writer in 1 and 3? Because Tali's pretty well damn consistent.
Shephard spoke well to the admirals.
And like makes so much sense when you hear how she talks.
Even during the hearing, Tali'Zorah's
Nothing
first
else to
thought
pick,
is
nothing to
protect
pick up?
the fleet.
Okay.
Tali'Zorah Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Some
Admiral
offense
Rand's
taken,
orders, the
Tali.
shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shephard Vas Normandy.
You are Vas Normandy in my heart.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali'Zorah. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai. I love the Quarian ship designs as well. I like the whole Quarian shit, you know. Alright, you ready? Get fucked! Yeah, that's right. Open. See? That's how good I am. That's what it means, you know. I fight like a Krogan, and I can run like a leopard. Ain't no one better than me. Anything else? No like weapons upgrades, no tech upgrade. Gotta be something. Tali's a tech character, and we're in her mission. repair drone, talk to Tali.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haestrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Fair.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haestrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Yeah, love them for it.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
Sorry about the volume.
I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
I'm trying to get used to using these earphones now and again. What am I looking for? Okay. I'm looking for that. And then I'm looking for this. And then that 4200. Kind of worth it. Did not notice there was a dead Quarian up there. Ah. Oh shit. No, this moves the...
Behind us!
I did not mean to start this fight. I thought this was the way forward, but this is where you get your... Is that a handgun? No? Oh wait, it's Tali. Wouldn't it be a shotgun increase?
This is valuable.
Oh, okay. Get the shield strength. Okay. Play the log.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, killer. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Tali'Zorah.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Don't worry about it, Tali. I'm just stealing money from the Quarians.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Damn. Talk about attention to detail. You fucking meet Jonah in 3, and then the dad, you know, kicks it, and then you gotta be damned, son. I'm sorry.
Heads up! Can't reach the target.
Yes, you can.
Can't.
Don't worry, see, you got this. I see you, Mr. Invisible. We're okay. Reload, Shepherd.
Want some more? Combat drone ready.
Why am I not reloading? There we go. Hey! Get fucked. That's how we do it. That's how we do it in the Alliance, man. I mean, Cerberus. Yeah, that's how we do it in the Alliance. In N7. Don't mess with Shepherd. Hear the stories from Earth. Fighters trying to prove their worth. Solarian science smothered in idiom about a stimulating. Anyway.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepherd. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like.
That's not what I meant.
You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
That's not what I meant. I thought we were like saying it's not a good idea, meaning Tali, stop dwelling on the promises of your father and stop panicking about the state of your father's life, whether it's still here or not. That's what I meant, and that's what I thought I was saying. But I can still be Paragon. I can still be nice.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepherd, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
I got Paragon for that? She ripped into me. And rightly so. One of the things this game does, the writing did very well, was it would call out your human centrism. Like, very well. And then Andromeda kind of dropped the ball on it because everyone was in the same boat. I'm going down there. Where are they? Come here. Boom. You with me, or have you turned back? That's instant. Just punch it. Medkit. Nothing else. Is that laptop accessible? This one is. I might need to up the difficulty a little bit.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Tali'Zorah is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld. And it's all because of Tali'Zorah.
Mm.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
You think I'm gonna not interrupt and not give her some comfort? You think I'm gonna leave her and just let her... No.
It. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Do you want to get your father back to the shuttle?
No. Leave him. The mission comes first. It's what he would have wanted. Come on, let's finish this.
I could have sworn there was more than just the Geth shield improvement. In this. But evidently not. What was that? Quarian lock, okay. Oh, don't fucking step on him. Don't worry, we've got this. Tali, do that. Big boy. One of them garrers. And then... Oh shit, that prime is a prime.
Got hostile drone!
Okay. Hey, the prime is down. Where's Invisible Boy? Do you mind? Oh. Model. Ooh. No wonder I almost always never have this fucking model. It's right there. Anything else before we, get evidence? No, and I think I have enough renegade points to
This console is linked to
do
the main
everything
hub Father
successfully.
mentioned.
Let alone
Disabling
Paragon.
it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks
Other way
like some
round.
of the recordings remained intact.
The gist of
They'll
it.
tell us how this happened, what Father did.
Play the recording.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali'Zorah could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Oh shit.
Your father was deliberately networking the Geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
That breaks our most sacred laws. Laws that predate our flight from the homeworld. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shephard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long,
She
they'll
is
decide we're already
asking you to
dead, and
cover
none
up
of
a
this will
war
matter.
crime. Because obviously the Geth and the Quarians are in a Cold War. And Tali'Zorah has committed a war crime. So, you know, what's the right thing to do?
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali'Zorah survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
It's only been a few hours.
Shephard was right. Bringing the information about Rail to Tali practically dared her to take back the Alarai.
Don't worry.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shephard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shephard,
Come on,
please.
Please.
Does
Please.
Captain Shephard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
I don't need evidence. You're wasting our time. I want to do this and I hope it works.
Tali's achievements are the only evidence you should need. Come on, Tali. We're leaving.
What?
This is a formal proceeding!
Wrong, Admiral. This is a sham. You're trying to build sympathy for the Geth to forestall the war effort.
That is completely...
And you want all the messy experiments covered up so you can throw your fleet at the Geth.
I...
Do whatever you want with your toy ships, but leave my crew out of your political bullshit. We have no new evidence. You can accept Tali's word, or you can exile the woman who saved the Citadel from the Geth.
Oh, I love it. That is an
Are the
actually
Admirals
shit.
prepared
That
to
is
render the judgment?
That is an actually pissed Shepherd. It was beautiful. Please tell me she doesn't get exiled. I love it when your character can be as pissed as the player would be.
Tali'Zorah, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges.
As the 11th Doctor said, who the man?
Commander Shephard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shephard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali'Zorah vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Wait, is she still Vas Normandy? Because I said that.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. It's been a while since anyone shouted down the Admiralty Board. I think it was good for them. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali'Zorah vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This looks interesting.
Where did I get? Where did I go, no? 32 renegade points. Ah, 2's nothing. And there's the tech damage, boys. Where am I going? Can I talk to anyone? Anyone? Oh, Vitor.
Hello again,
No.
Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Oh, Carl? You know what I mean to say to me, Reader?
Damn, Shephard. Been a while since I saw anyone rail at the admirals like that. Guess they can't court-martial you, though. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals gonna try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shephard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
The RRI was a good start, but there are lots more Geth out there that need killing.
The admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shephard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rael's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
Do I want to talk to anybody else? No. See, look at that, an hour for Tali's mission. You gotta love Tali. Gotta love the Quarians.
Tali'Zorah was innocent after all.
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
The talk of war gives me hope. Maybe we can retake the whole world in my lifetime.
Just when I was warming up.
Tali and her captain took back the LRI.
Congratulations, Tali'Zorah. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the Rhine, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Okay. Tali, oh, what is she getting? Kinetic barrier. And she has a new outfit as well. Anything else? I want some palladium. I don't remember picking up palladium, but oh well.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have I now? Oh, thank you for my daughter, Diana. Thank you from my daughter. Arya told me where to send this. I'm Nef's daughter. You talked when you came to investigate her death. Arya also told me that a dead Assyrian was found in one of the wealthy apartments, that she was the one who killed my daughter. Thank you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. My nephew deserved better than this. I couldn't give it to her, but you at least killed the bitch who took what little she had away. Gratefully, Diana. There's something about a parent, specifically a mother, when their letter is "you killed the bitch, you killed my child," that just it always hits, and I love it. I'm like, yeah, I got the bitch, don't you worry. Right, let's go talk to Tali. See how she's doing on the ship.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that
my eyes
infighting,
gone?
seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shephard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Oh my god, my eyes have gone. Oh.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shephard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me.
Can I not just talk to you?
Shephard, what can I do for you?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shephard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element 0, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Okay. I might use... because I want to do Morden and Grunt's thing together. So do we do Kasumi next? No. Do you know what? I'll be real. Okay, it doesn't have his eyes there. But I don't know how I feel about having the eyes. You know? I don't know, let's see how I go. Then again, I have like stuff on my eyes anyway. I have a I have headgear. But that's Tali's that's Tali's loyalty mission. Let's see what she looks like in the loyalty stuff. So that's the DLC armor. That's the default. And her loyalty gear is pretty fucking cool. But yeah, DLC. Always DLC. Cool. Right, I love you all. Thank you for tuning in, and I shall see you in the next. Goodbye.